put it back here. Is the microphone on? Is this bitch recording? Is this bitch recording? Shout out to T.S. Madison. Is this bitch? Let's see where my earbuds, the little container that my earbuds go into. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. We are here, honey. We are starting on time. We got everything. We have everything here ready. We have our little, we've been smoking already, right? But we have our here, and we need to just put this on here. Let's go. We don't even know what's going on, right? It's me, Erica. We are down here, honey. It is Friday night at 8. Hey, got myself a date. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment and let me know that you stopped by. Don't forget to make sure that you're still subscribed. I don't know what happens. I actually think they do like sweeps. Maybe they do like a I think they do like a sweep and then like they get rid of like accounts that are like not active or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a theory as to why people become unsubscribed. I'm sure there is a reason. Not sure. But this is one of my first when I first made my first blog. The blog was called She Has an Opinion About Everything. And one of the shirts that I made was a rebel shirt. And then I made MFL, hashtag MFL. Um, yeah. And this was one of my first, this shirt. When I tell you this shirt, I put it on this morning. I was like, oh, I haven't worn this shirt in such a long time. But I have worn it on here. But this shirt is really old. And when I remember the other day when I was telling y'all that I went into the web archives and I found my old blog, there was a link to my little shop. It was on Spreadshirt. Spreadshirt actually, I don't know. I might need to go look at Spreadshirt because Spreadshirt, I feel like they have a lot more font selections. Like Spring doesn't have a lot of a lot of good font selection for what I want to say. Like I feel like the fonts are not, I don't know. I mean, and regular just block fonts are always good for shirts and stuff because it's just like you don't have to. It's not like you you don't have to try to figure out what it says. It's just block letters. You can see it. I always think that's the best way to go. But sometimes you want to like, especially if it's more than one word, you want a little variation of the words to stand out, to pop out. So, but this shirt has lasted. This shirt is over 10 years old. I mean, of course it's faded, but this has kept up. The lettering, the screen on it has kept up, which I actually think it's pretty good. It's cracked, of course, when you see it, but that gives, as it cracks, as the lettering cracks, it gives it a vintage feel. You understand what I'm saying? So that's one of my shirts. I was like, I should bring this shirt back. But this is a good shirt. It's lasted a long time. I've washed it 100 times at least. I don't know how many times. I washed it so many times, and it is still. Oh, I was like, why do I hear the music coming through the headphones? I did not put them in. I went and got it, but I didn't put them in there. All right, let's see what's going on
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the
Let me
blog.
tell you something.
down to the bliggity blogs. The big bliggity blogs. Okay, let's see. I haven't saved anything because I haven't been down to the internet yet. So let's see what's going on. Oh, how cute. That's such a cute idea. Look at this girl. She has vitiligo and she's gonna create little designs. Look, isn't that cute what she's doing? Can you see it? Oh yeah, look. That's such a good idea. How cute. That's such a good idea. Oh, look at this, what she's doing. I think this is so creative. That's awesome. Look at that. I think that's so cool. That is really, really fucking cool. That was in my explore, I guess. All right, so let's see what's happening. Let's go. We always go to the ladies first. So let's go to the Jasmine brand. Let me make sure my glasses are clean. I just really started like haphazardly. I was like, I need to start. I have 10 minutes. I gave myself, I was on a timer and I was moving and I was moving. I was like, I got to start at 10 minutes after the hour, not 30 minutes after the hour, but 10 minutes after the hour. Right. All right. So let's see. It's so funny because the people say get right to the topics. I don't even know what the fuck we gonna talk about because I don't really be having nothing to talk about. We just go down to the blogs and see what the hell is going on. So, girl, maybe I should not put. Maybe I shouldn't put anybody's names in the in the description. You just get what you get when you click on the thing. When you click on the thing down to the thing to the thing. All right, let's see. To the thing, to the thing, to the thing. All right, let's see what's going on, Jasmine Brand. Solange reveals battle with multiple health conditions. Oh, wow. It says Solange briefly opened up about her battle with a handful of health conditions recently. She made the revelation after musician and model Sean Ross explained in a recent Instagram post that he has been recovering from the aftermath of long COVID, including being diagnosed with POTS, an auto- autonomic nervous system disorder. Symptoms include a fast heart rate and feeling lightheaded or dizzy when you stand up, according to the Cleveland Clinic. Solange sent a note of encouragement with the comment section. Solange sent a note of encouragement in the comment section of his post detailing her own health struggles. She wrote, "Sending you so much love and strength, Sean, and to all in the comments struggling with debilitating, confusing, and lonely symptoms of POTS." She then shared that in 2018, she was diagnosed with POTS, Georgians, an immune system disorder that causes dry eye and dry mouth, per the Mayo Clinic, and mast cell activation syndrome, which includes shortness of breath, hives, and swelling. She told Sean Ross that she can really relate to his desire of not wanting our health to be our identity. She continued, "The good folks at whatever this company is that she at were really an incredible resource for me. I feel really grateful for the Spoonie community for holding me down during my times of complete uncertainty, sending an abundance of love your way. We hope Solange and Sean are okay." They said we just hope Solange is okay. Um, this is she tagged a charity organization advocating for over 70 million people living with autonomic disorders through research, physician education, public awareness, and patient empowerment. And the only person that follows them is that I mutually follow is Solange Knowles. Common orthostatic signs and symptoms. Orthostatic is something else. I guess these are autonomic disorders. Wow. Wow. Let's see if anybody in the comments can relate. It says, "Yeah, and Beyonce's fame will increase if something happens to her. Sold her little sister." I had to say something. You are insane. Please go touch some grass. Roll around in it. Someone says POTS is a tricky condition. It causes your blood pressure to drop and your heart rate to skyrocket every time you stand or do anything active. Very difficult to just do routine activities. Unfortunately, it mainly affects young, healthy women. Hoping she gets better soon. Another person says, my daughter was diagnosed with POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, last year, and it's no joke. I'm glad she's sharing her stories. Prayers to anyone with the many symptoms of POTS. You're another publication I've been telling about, long COVID, and asking to share my story via your platform. We can't just report when celebrities share. We got to think more of each other to report on the dangers of long COVID and BLACK communities. I bet each of us can tell each other how many people we know that suffers, but we have limited information on how it gets treated or make our docs even believe us. Celebs have access to treatment due to privilege. Many of your readers and followers don't. Do it for us too. Yeah, basically she's saying until y'all don't share anything until a celebrity shares it. But somebody came in the comments and says, this is a celebrity, this is entertainment news, fam. Start with your local outlets and get attention of national networks. This platform rarely, quote, uplifts. Best of luck. Like, honestly, that's not even the thing, right? They're only sharing it because it's Solange, right? Even at the end of the post, they say, you know, sending prayers to Solange, but not to the person that she was in the comments of, Sean Ross. I think he's a model. You know, do any of you have that or know anybody who has that? Like, what is that like? Standing up and not being able, like your heart rate goes up. That's a lot. That's a lot. So whoever's dealing with that, sending, love to you guys, because that sounds like a lot. Just standing up, and they even tagged the organization, and then there's a lot of information on here. Um, he looks fine, but he has a form of, is it dysautonomia, dysautonomia, dysautonomia. The symptoms are fainting, orthostatic tachycardia, orthostatic hypotension, lightheadedness, dizzy, temperature dysregulation, bladder dysfunction, dysmotility, nausea, dry eyes, dry mouth, pupil dysfunction, fatigue, chronic pain. That sounds not good. I can't even imagine. Wow. Wow. So there are some people in the comments that are relating to that first comment. That was ridiculous. It's a terrible thing when your body betrays you out of nowhere. Prayers for her recovery. That's probably why she broke out so bad on her wedding day. Poor baby. To clarify, Solange has been ill before COVID, but the conditions she mentions are also associated with COVID and long COVID. There are autoimmune and chronic. There are usually no cures, but there are treatments. Wow. Let's see. Let's go down the list here and let's see. It says Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer. And it's funny how y'all act like Chris Spencer wasn't sitting there, which is really, really weird. And his name is not even in the caption. It's Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and Chris Spencer sitting at the table. And yet he's not in the caption. He's not in the headline, as if he's not there. That's weird. They shut down rumors that they mistreated Bernie Mac. That was impossible. I never heard Bernie Mac say that D.L. Hughley or Cedric the Entertainer mistreated him. I heard it was always Steve Harvey. Let's hear what they have to say. Hold on. Unfair. And I remember. Okay, let's go.
but it seemed so unfair. And I remember this Ricky Harris and Robin Harris and Bernie and David Arnold, that all the sentiment I had when they all passed was, this seems so patently unfair because the world is finally gonna get a chance to see what we always saw. See, and the thing for me was with Bernie was a special dude, man. So when I hear stuff about us and I hear stuff about the dissension, I don't really know what they talking about, because the thing about Bernie.
If he don't talk about you calling the people trying to get Ocean's 11, because nobody has denied that. Let's hear if he denies that.
Bernie was a man's man. Mm-hmm. So when somebody say, they treated Bernie like shit, that was impossible. Bro, that was impossible. This dude right here was Chicago South Side to his core and blood. You mistreat this dude right here, you know the problem you're gonna have instantly. But what was going on in Bernie's room? That was a whole nother situation. He was. We had to leave that alone. Bernie said one time. I said, I'm not doing nothing. Bernie drank beer and a Miller Jeans Drive, and smoked cigar, and he walk alone. Yeah. As soon as we had to go to the after party every night. Right. As soon as the Crown Royal people came in and Bernie saw him, Bernie was gone. Yep, it was a whole different thing. Bernie didn't do none of this, man. No. Bernie didn't do none of that. I didn't either. You'll catch him back at the bar. He'd be at the bar.
Shut up, DL. DL talking about, I didn't either. I was home.
When people talk about, hey, they treated Bernie like shit. That was an impossibility. This was a man. And he liked it. He liked everybody. He just did his own thing. But it seemed...
Sound like Bernie Mac kept to himself. And that's probably the best thing that you could do in an industry like the entertainment one. That's the best thing you could do, is keep to your motherfucking self. And it maybe have maybe 5 core people in your crew at the most. That's it. My father used to say it only takes 10 niggas. Out of 10 niggas, one of them is going to do you wrong. It only takes 10 of them. And don't let them in your house. Don't let them in your house. I remember my daddy said, don't let them in your house. Don't let people see what you have, because people start counting people's money. Don't do it. And then you be competing with people and people be competing with you on the back end, and you don't even know they're in competition with you, but they saw what you had. Bernie Mac, sound like Bernie Mac kept to himself. I want to hear about the Ocean's 11 thing. That's what he's talking about. I've never heard, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but Bernie Mac is one of my favorite comedians. I've never heard Bernie Mac say anything about Cedric or DL. It was always Steven. It was always him. And he up there, he got on sunglasses. DL has on sunglasses. It's 2024. There's no reason for you guys to have on dark sunglasses, especially in the other clip that we see about someone talking about telling the truth and you got on sunglasses. Steve Harvey, we're not listening to a word you're saying, talking about someone telling the truth, and we can't see your eyes, sir. Bunch of bullshit. Bernie himself said in a magazine interview that Steve Harvey went behind his back to take Ocean's 11 gig away from him and get himself hired instead. Don't dare try to change the narrative now that Bernie is gone. Steve, he been outed you. Thank you. I believe it was a GQ article. GQ magazine, April 2003. Somebody said it absolutely does exist. Somebody said it doesn't even exist. Just stop. Somebody pointed you to the article, GQ magazine, April 2003. Okay, so go and find it. Bernie Mac's daughter agreed with Cat. Please don't bring Cat Williams back out. He done brought down the whole year with one interview. Let it go. Just because he wasn't afraid to cuss y'all out doesn't mean y'all ever played in his face. Come on. The fact that people Cat was talking about is having a whole round table let me know he didn't lie once. Who asked for this interview? If somebody lied on me, I'm addressing it that same day, not months later after we conjured up some good stories. Y'all wasn't saying this when he was alive. He felt a whole nother way. Steve, you literally tried to stop his bag. Nobody believes this. Bernie himself said it. His daughter said, so who lying? I'm sure it's these three. LMFAO. All three of them had to come together. Cat Williams, you was right, right? Cedric, DL, and what's it called? Chris Spencer just sitting there. I believe tried to steal Bernie's role in Ocean 11. He can't change that fact. Steve is a one trick pony in acting. We've seen Bernie play different characters from Players Club, Above the Rim, Pride, Mr. 3000, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, just to name a few. And he was a different man in each movie. Steve Harvey could never. Oh, baby. They wearing you out, Uncle Steve. They wearing your ass out. Girl. Now, I do like these holders, but one thing I don't like is how far you have to push the joint back, right? If the joint was the same size, I would only have to put, but the ends be small, so I kind of have to push it back. And you see, I'm at the end as it's in here, but I'm not really at the end. So now I need a little clip. I need one of those little clips that go on my pinky and just clip on the end. That's next. I'm gonna really be down here like I'm gonna really be down here. Be like some motherfucking lady down here with her fucking roach clip on her pinky. Have y'all seen those? I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get one today just so I can have it next week. It sits on your pinky. It's a ring and it doesn't go past the second knuckle. And it has a little roach clip on it. So you can hold it like this and you can still have your hand free. And you hold it right there. Isn't that cute? Y'all probably seen them when you was looking for this. But see, and then sometimes what I'll have to do is I'll take it because the end is small and I'll put it in the other end because it actually fits in the other end. Let's see if it fits. This one fits. Typically it fits. Yeah. And then I'll just smoke it from the other end. You know what I'm saying? So, Steve, shut up. Okay, let's see what else is happening. um Oh, she must be doing a video. I was like, what the fuck? Is Gorilla pregnant? I was like, wait a minute, girl. No, 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 don't let them get you. Oh, LA District Attorney seeks resentencing for Menéndez brothers. Possible immediate release. They do look crazy as hell, both of them. It's not funny. They do look crazy, especially that um Eric, especially Eric. Lyle look crazy too. Why y'all pick the worst pictures of them? Girl, they look crazy as hell. Talking about release them. They're married. A Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascon. Come on, George Gascon announced plans to seek resentencing Lyle and Eric Menéndez, who are serving life without parole for killing their parents in 1989. If successful, they can be freed immediately. While Gascon's recommendation holds influence, the final decision rests with the judge. Gascon stated, I believe resentencing is appropriate and I'll recommend it to the court tomorrow. Do y'all think these brothers will come home? I do. I do. Nothing about them looks rehabilitated. Always interesting who grace and mercy is applied to. White privilege. You got drug dealers that never get out and they killed their parents. Meanwhile, Tukey Williams couldn't get a second chance at life. Only in America, I 100% believe they were abused. But then I look at these mug shots. I've always said, if your smile in any of your if you smile in any of your mug shots, you're guilty. Who smiles in mug shots? Well, they have to take mug shots, like, I think as they've been in jail for a long time. They can't use their original mug shots. It's almost like every year yearbook. It's almost like you got to take your annual mug shot. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. Girl, they look like they gonna go find their grandparents after this. Girl, they look a mess. The people said, absolutely not. Don't let them out. Well, I hope all the SA victims that felt like they need to defend themselves get resentenced as well. Okay? I know that's right. The SA victims who kill the perpetrators, let them out too. Let's see. Denzel Washington goes off during heated confrontation with fans and paparazzi. Okay, where's the video? Okay, Jasmine Brand, you got to do better than that. Oh, it says Keke Palmer and SZA introduced the trailer for their new film, One of Them Days. I think it's produced by Issa Rae, and it was such a cute trailer. I'll put a link to it. You can go on YouTube and watch the trailer. So Keke Palmer and SZA are in there. It's almost like a Friday movie where they have to come up with a certain amount of money or they're going to get evicted because SZA's boyfriend spent the rent money. SZA was supposed to pay the rent. She didn't pay the rent. The boyfriend stole the rent to invest in some t-shirts or some merchandise or something like that. And they got to figure out how to get the money so they don't get evicted. So that's basically what the story is. So it looks cute. It looks really cute. Somebody said the donating blood part had me crying. This might be good, y'all. Gives me Friday vibes. Yeah, very much like Friday. Like we have to come up with the money before. Cat Williams is in it, girl, screaming, still speaking the truth because he ain't lying. You broke now, you still gonna be broke next month because they were trying to go get a payday loan. Girl, don't ever get into those payday loans, girl. Don't ever. It's the worst cycle to get out of. Do not do that. They went to go get a payday loan, and Cat Williams is a houseless person on the outside screaming, "Don't do it! Don't do it! You gonna be broke next week. If you broke now, you gonna be broke next month." Hold on. Wait. Where's Cat Williams yelling at them? I want y'all to hear him yelling at them through the thing. Hold on. Oh, is this it? Wait, hold on. It's a trap. You want a loan? If you don't have the money this month, you're not going to have it next month. My credit score is currently a little. Are you at a heart attack? I've never seen a credit score this low. You lucky she holding me back. You lucky she holding me back. Producer Issa Rae, yeah. So that looks like it's gonna be. It's called one of them days. It looks really really cute. SZA and Keke Palmer in Los Angeles running, trying to get the money for the rent. Very cute. Very cute. All right, let's see what else. Oh, okay, it's 30 minutes. All right, y'all. So listen, we're gonna stop the video here. We're going to come back with another video. Hopefully you guys, I have the Great Cosmic Mother here and another book that I'm reading. So maybe this book is actually pretty good. Cultish. It's actually really good so far. The Language of Fanaticism. So I'm reading that right now. Oh, also the Great Cosmic Mother. I was thinking maybe of reading from the Great Cosmic Mother. Maybe making a video later. Maybe a 15-minute video just reading from here since the other day I was on TikTok and I just put in the Great Cosmic Mother because I wanted to see if the girls are reading it and if the girls are, if the girls are reading it, and they are reading it, and I'm happy and I'm proud and I feel like all the girls should read it. I'm also watching is it archaeological finds on of the Americas? It's on Netflix, and they've found like footprints here that are aged, that are like 23,000-year-old footprints. Right. Yeah. So it's really interesting. What's his name? Graham. What's his name? The little white man with the little His hair is like white, Graham something Graham. But he goes around. He's an archaeologist, and he goes around to the places. You know, Gordon Graham or something like that. That's his name. You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's on Netflix. Go watch. It's very interesting. They talk about those mounds in Ohio and where they came from. They've been finding all kind of writings and drawings and alignments and stuff like that. They were just in oh, they found these mounds underneath some of the Amazon. You know how the people have been destroying the Amazon, but they found some mounds, some geographic geoglyphs is what they call them, and they found them under the Amazon. But they're finding these geoglyphs in other parts of the land in the Americas as well. It's very interesting. Go, it's on Netflix. All right. So, let's go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.